I just got reminded by a question our sellers hit us with quite often, which is, Daniel, what is a good time frame to conduct an open house? What prompted this question was a private directional sign just back there on the corner, which indicated that there was an open house in the street between 12 noon and 1 p.m. And I just wanted to highlight the risks of doing so for such an extended time. Remember, open houses are designed for two reasons. One, to provide anonymity for a buyer so they don't feel attached to an agent. And number two, so that we can create a competitive environment where buyers see each other coming and going, knowing there's other interest in the property. Picture this. What if a buyer came along at 12 noon? They stayed for 15 minutes and then they left. What if the next buyer came along at 12:30? They stayed for 10 minutes and then they left. And then what if the final buyer just made the open house and came at 12:50 p.m.? They hung around for 10 or 15 minutes and then they left. What you've been able to do is get 3 buyers. Great on you. That's great. But the bad thing about this is none of the buyers have seen each other coming and going at the property. None of the buyers have crossed paths at the front door, being able to see that there's other interest in the property. What an agent tries to do is condense an open house down in anywhere from say 20 minutes to half an hour to have buyers and sellers see each other coming and going all throughout the open house. And then the more people you have during that time, the more a competitive environment that it creates so the buyers end up knowing that there's other interest, not delaying in their offers, and then when they do make an offer, giving a sound and reasonable price for the home. A bit of a tip, condense your open houses down to anywhere between a 20-minute and a half an hour time slot, depending on the property, depending on where it is, of course. But whatever you do, try and keep away from an hour or longer open houses because they are just ineffective. Thanks for listening.